Welcome back to the Pursuit of Yappiness podcast.
Yay!
Yes. I am Daytona.
I'm Michaela.
And this is the podcast where we yap.
And you listen.
Beautiful. Lovely. Cheers. Great stuff.
How are we today?
I am very tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Very tired. Yeah, I just feel that everything is exhausting right now.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is very heavy and the world is a scary place and I'm just tired.
Well, I have some uplifting news for you.
Okay.
So
Beautiful. Hit me with it.
Remember when we talked about that raccoon that broke in and got drunk at the liquor store?
Yes.
So there's an animal shelter in Hanover, Virginia, which I think is near where this happened because it was a Virginia liquor store, that started making merch using, like, there was the photo of the raccoon like splooched out on the bathroom floor or whatever. They took that and made it into a little cartoon and put like swirls and bursts over its head.
Oh my gosh.
And made merch out of the raccoon drunk on the floor, and it says "Trashed Panda." And they made t-shirts and stuff. And an animal shelter in Hanover, Virginia made over $200,000 for the animal shelter by selling this raccoon merch.
That's really amazing.
I just thought it was so funny that, first of all, good for them, but also that many people wanted a shirt that said
that's truly amazing. Truly
it's gonna
amazing.
be like the seal in that town in Massachusetts that like came up and lived on the police station lawn.
You
remember a few years ago?
Yes.
It was just like local animal celebrities.
Yes.
But yeah, I thought that was hilarious.
That's incredible.
And these shirts are
actually
very cute. But yeah, so there you go. Some happy news.
Well, we love to see it. That's amazing. We love a follow-up and we love a happy news. I also have a follow-up on something that we talked about on the podcast quite some time ago.
All right.
So if you recall, after Taylor Swift released her album, The Life of a Showgirl, there were tons of posts circulating online about how she was like a Nazi and how she was like secretly MAGA and all of these things, how she's a trad wife, this, that, just lots of like,
she's not even married yet.
I know. Things associating with her with like very, very far right wing. So as it turns out, research found that it was a coordinated online attack sought to suggest Taylor Swift promoted Nazi ideas.
Wow.
So yeah, basically, this article, it's on The Guardian. It's written by Laura Snapes. I'll just read a part of it. So there was tons of stuff about, I'm not reading it right now. But there was tons of stuff online. I was seeing posts about how like Taylor Swift is racist and Taylor Swift is that. And like she had a necklace that was like 2 lightning bolts or something, or one, I forget. It was like merch and there was like lightning bolts and it referenced her music in some way. And people were saying like, oh, it's the Nazi symbol. And I was like, wait, what? And so again, there were just tons of things that
are like, just like objectively false.
Yes. Like
the Nazis did not use the lightning bolt.
Right. So basically, now I'm quoting this. The false narrative that Taylor Swift was using Nazi symbolism did not remain confined to fringe conspiratorial spaces. It successfully pulled typical users into comparisons between Swift and Kanye West, the researchers wrote. This demonstrates how a strategically seeded falsehood can convert into widespread, authentic discourse, reshaping public perception even when most users do not believe the originating claim. So basically, there were bot accounts posting things to like spread these rumors, and then because of that, it was then triggering like actual people to start feeding into this. And it just goes to show, like, really be careful with your online time, because it's like you have no idea who is on the other end of an account that's posting. You don't know if they're a legit person. They could be it could literally be a bot spewing random crap. And then you have, you know, Rachel, Mary, and Todd all like talking about it. And
what I don't get is like, what was their goal? Like, by spreading this misinformation, did they just want to make her like not as famous, or like make people not like her?
I don't really
hurt
know.
Her profit or what?
I think it's just to stir the pot. I think really is to just continuously distract us from what's important. I mean, thinking about the timing of all of it, it was like, this is when the government was shut down, and when like everyone was talking about the Epstein files and all of these things. And so it's like, I think it was just add more to the plate of distractions.
So it was the right-wing people that were like trying to harm her reputation somehow? Because I know that right-wing people don't like her.
Right. I actually am not entirely certain. Like, it didn't say... The article didn't say like what side the bots were on necessarily. But yeah, I mean, again, I don't necessarily think it was an attack against Taylor Swift necessarily. It was more of just, let's keep the people distracted.
Right.
So, you know.
It would be very telling if it was the right-wing people that were doing it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, the most damaging thing we can think of to do to her reputation is to convince people that she's one of us.
That she's on our side. Yeah, no, literally.
That's just very funny to me.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how that works. Because it's like, how sad is that? Like, even you know that it's considered bad for someone to be on your side. Like, it's just, it's unfortunate. And doesn't it make one think, like, am I on the right side of history? Like,
right.
Let's pause for a moment.
Bye. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's all tied up with the thing about Twitter or X, where they like showed where the locations were, and then they were like, whoops,
yeah,
we didn't mean to do that.
Right.
Undo.
Right. And so, and again, it just goes to show how easily like that crowd mentality like can take over, or mob mentality, I mean. And so it's like, I don't know. It's just wild to me how widespread it got so quickly, and it originated from bots, and the implications of that is crazy to me.
Oh yeah, I mean, bots are gonna be, I mean, they already are, but
the downfall of society,
they're going to be one of the greatest driving factors, I think, in like misinformation. And just like the sheer pace at which it spreads around is insane.
Right.
That, and then like all the deep fake AI generated videos of people, and it's all very scary.
Even non-deep fake stuff. I mean, like at this point I see a video of anything and I'm like, oh, it's probably AI. Like I saw a video today of a bear who was like trying to get into somebody's like screen door into their house, and it was like a mom like trying to slam the like hold the door shut, and I was like, probably AI. Scroll. Like, and it just, I don't know, I feel at this point, I'm so skeptical of anything that I see.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, well, it's probably AI, because AI has gotten so sophisticated, and it's so wild.
Yeah. 2 thoughts about that. One, sometimes I see a video and I'm like, oh, haha, a funny animal video. And then my husband will look at it and be like, that's AI. And
Yes.
I'm like, okay, but like, what are the actual consequences of it being AI? Like, the
Right.
point, either way, whether it's made by AI or not, the point is to make you go, haha, funny cat. Like, if those are the stakes, then it doesn't really matter to me if it's AI or not. The problem is when the stakes are higher, like, when it's trying
Right.
to be like, this horrible thing is happening. You should, lock your doors and hide your kids, hide your
Hide your
wives.
kids, hide your wives.
Right. Oh, whatever. Or like they're trying to sell you something, or they're trying to
Yeah.
get you to vote a certain way. Like, those
Right.
things are bad.
I guess I'm just at a point where I'm just like, AI shouldn't be used in general, but that's just me, and I am just like very strongly against
I
AI.
mean, maybe you're right, but the cat is out of the bag at this point.
Yeah, it's not gonna
You
stop.
can't put the wind back in.
Right,
Like,
right. It's interesting because I was talking to our friend Kate, who works in cybersecurity,
Right.
and she was talking about how like AI can be a very powerful tool, especially in cybersecurity and stuff like that. And she was like, your ChatGPT, like run of the mill, like that stuff that's like widely accessible to the public isn't necessarily going to be as sophisticated as some of this stuff that people are, programmers are using. Because like she said, she used it, she was having trouble booting up a server in her home,
Mhm.
and she like put in the code, and AI found the problem in the code instantaneously.
Yeah.
And she was like, this would have taken me 3 days.
Right,
Like,
exactly. It just saves so
and-
much time because there's no way that a human has that kind of computing power.
Right, exactly. And so like I can see how it can have benefits
Right.
in that way, but like some people, again, they use it like Google, and it's like, girl, just Google it. Like,
Well, but at this point, there's not really a difference whether you
Right.
type something into Google or you type it into ChatGPT, because the Google results are all AI compiled.
right.
So unless you're clicking on individual articles on Google,
I often do.
then yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. But if
Right.
you're just trying to be like, what year did The Lion King come out? The first thing that pops up is going to be an AI generated
Right.
data.
Half the
that
time,
get
the
pulled from
AI
the website.
generated isn't even like correct.
Right,
though.
but you only know that if you already know the answer.
Right.
So
True.
like if you're just looking for a quick fact and that's the first thing that pops up, you're not going to dig any further.
Right. Which is also not good.
Right. Well, my second thought is that, like you said, you would see something and be like, it's AI, scroll. Maybe that will make it so that we stop spending so much time scrolling, because
Maybe.
everything we see is like, we're always skeptical about whether it's fake or whether we should
Right.
actually care about it, because it might just be made by AI.
But
so
then
maybe
that's kind of sad too.
I mean, yeah, to a certain extent it is, but on the other hand, it's like maybe we won't spend so much time just
Yeah.
watching 5-second videos if
Right.
we're like, they're made by AI, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it
Yeah.
won't turn out that way, but
Yeah.
it's my optimistic take.
It's just sad too, because then I think about creators who have spent so long and like their livelihood depends on it, you know?
Yeah, I saw something today that was like, I think we should start having, you know how on Twitter they have like the blue check mark for verified, whatever.
Right.
They should start having that for art that's online for like, verified, made by a human.
Yeah.
The problem is AI could easily replicate that, but
Right.
some way to just be able to tell, because it's so like 10 years ago, it was so easy to tell.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
they couldn't get the fingers right,
Right.
and your leg would be bent backwards and
Right.
whatever.
Right.
But now it's so hard to tell. You have to look so closely, and nobody's
Yeah.
going to spend time doing that.
Right. Right.
And I would even say, like, you used to be able to message the artist and like talk to them, but now you might just be talking to a robot and you don't know.
It's true.
It's a little crazy.
Don't even get me started on talking to robots. I hate I hate when I'm trying to call a company.
Oh my gosh, it's the ninth circle of hell.
It's so horrible.
You're like, I just want to know why my electricity bill is so high.
Is yours really high right now too? Because mine is. But anyway, anyways, like talking, just screaming. There's nothing more like. I can't even find the words.
You get stuck in the infinite
Lie, human.
I
like,
know.
Please.
The infinite hell loop of like, press this number to get through to the something,
Yeah.
and then it's like, sorry, we didn't detect your response.
Yeah.
Press this, and it just keeps going round and round and round,
Yeah.
and you're like, please kill me right now.
Yeah. Or it's like, you say something and then it's like, type in your account number, and then you do it and it's like,
Invalid account number.
Yeah. Or, just the option that you need doesn't exist.
Right.
And then you try to click on, or not click, you push an option and it's like, please go to our website, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, the website is not working for me right now. I need to speak to a human
Do you think
being.
I would be on the phone right now wrestling for
Yeah.
my life with your robot?
Yeah,
if
exactly.
I could just go on the
I'm like, girl,
website?
I'm the first one to see if I can do something on the damn website,
Yes.
okay? Like,
Yes.
I am going to avoid that phone call at all costs.
Yeah.
But,
Absolutely.
yeah, so.
I have to call Verizon for work a lot.
Oh,
and
yeah.
it is a nightmare.
Brutal.
Because you have to call from a phone that's connected to your account. Because if you don't, it'll route you to the regular customer service.
Right.
And I, obviously, because it's for work, it's a business account. So, like, I have to call from a phone that's on that account. Then I call and the robot says, do you want to talk about the phone line that's blah, blah, blah? And it reads the number that I'm calling from. And so if I'm calling for any of the employees in my department that I'm responsible for handling their phones, I have to say no and give the number that I'm actually calling about. And then it says, we're going to text you a verification code. And I'm like, but I don't have the phone that I'm calling. Like, it's
Right.
the worst.
That's very frustrating.
Yeah. And there's no way, like, even a huge organization like the one that I work for, you would think that Verizon would have a dedicated representative that would just talk to, like, our company or maybe,
Right.
like 10 companies or something.
Right.
But they don't for some reason,
Hmm.
which seems insane to me. But
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, but anyway, robots.
Yeah. Robots will kill us all.
Yeah.
Every day we get closer to Terminator, and I know that those movies came out a long time ago, and everybody thought that back then as well.
Yeah.
But, it just
No,
feels...
but we're like actually getting
I
close
know.
to it now.
I keep thinking about it.
And, people want to talk about other people taking all the jobs, but I'm like, no, actually, it's the robots.
We invented computers so that they could do the math and the boring accounting stuff while we all did art and made music and whatever.
Right.
And somehow it's becoming the other way around.
Yeah, yes.
Where the art and the music is being stolen from us and we have to sit on spreadsheets all day.
Yeah.
It's very depressing.
And the music that AI makes is just not good.
I can't say I've had a lot of exposure to it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's mostly the visual stuff.
It's mostly just, well, I'll just say that often the music that AI is making, the people who are using it to make music for them, I think are just having it make bad music. So perhaps it could make something good.
Potential.
Yeah. But again, AI, you get out of it what you put in.
Oh, yeah.
And
for sure.
so if they're like, make me a song about how much I love America, like that is most of the stuff that I hear made by AI. So yes.
The video that I saw recently that was made by AI was Lord of the Rings themed.
Oh, that yes.
And it was like a music video,
wild.
and it had all of the characters from the Lord of the Rings movies like dancing in a club, and
doing
then it was weird, yeah, like doing drugs and all this weird stuff. But it was funny to me because some shots would be the characters and then some shots would be just the actors like dressed as themselves.
Yeah.
Which was really funny.
It was a very odd video.
Yeah, but it's because the 25th anniversary of the first Lord of the Rings movie is this year.
Oh.
But yeah, so they're putting it back in theaters and they're having all of these like special merch releases and everything, and I'm just like, 25 years? Like, how am I so old? My gosh. Yeah, that and my Facebook memories that have been popping up from middle school are now 16 years old.
That
and
is
I'm
crazy.
like, no, nuh-uh. This is impossible. Oh, gosh. I don't know.
I'm glad I wasn't allowed to have social media.
Yeah.
And I snuck social media but it wasn't until like 2015. So the earliest things are from high school. So it's still pretty cringe, but it could be a lot worse.
Yeah.
So,
I joined Facebook in 2008.
okay, yeah.
So
I'm so glad that I did not join.
But I mean,
back then.
to be honest, like most of the stuff I put in there was not bad. Like it was just pictures of me and my friends, like, you know, goofing off, whatever. Right. Or like pictures from our like 8th grade band concert.
Cute.
Whatever. Like it wasn't bad. The worst part is that in middle and high school it was very popular to do those like heavily edited, filtered, like Photoshop knockoff pictures.
Yeah.
And I did so many of them, and they were all, and like to put like the song lyrics on them and all that stuff. And I had so much fun making them. It was like a work of art.
Yeah.
But now I look at them and I'm like, ooh, this looks like a cry for help.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was thinking, like, remember when we were talking about no effort is wasted, about how like the rotten tomatoes go into the compost and make more tomatoes and whatever?
Yes.
I saw this quote that I really liked that was about that. It was actually a Reddit post, I think. This looks like Reddit. Yeah. And it says, the person is like, it looks like lots of your projects are unfinished and abandoned. Isn't that a waste? And they said, oh, you misunderstand what I'm building. In most cases, it's not the projects. It's me, my brain. I work on this stuff because it's how I learn and build my brain into what it needs to be in order to tackle the projects I do finish.
There you go.
And so when I look at all the cringy, like, Photoshop stuff from when I was in 8th grade, I'm like, where was this taking me? You know, like a love of arts and crafts, a crafternoon with my bestie, like, you know, doing a crochet project. All those things are made possible because of all of the cringy Photoshop art that I made when I was in middle school.
Yes.
It's the same with all of the, like, you know, fan fiction that you would write with your friends and whatever. Like now that's allowing me to participate more in the books that I'm reading and like have D&D campaign and all those things.
Right.
So it's just like, you know, the parts all add up along the way, even if you don't see it when you're there.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Because maybe the real just
the cringy Photoshop pictures we made along the way.
Yeah.
Speaking of D&D campaign.
Yes. I'm so upset.
We are feral about this campaign that we're doing.
We're such dorks.
Shout out to Paige because I've never salivated over something so hard in my life.
I've never yearned like this.
Even the best book I've ever read has not even come close.
No.
And I can't tell if it's really that good or if it's just because we're making it.
Yeah.
Like getting to participate makes it just off the charts.
Yeah.
The best ever.
Yeah. Totally.
But yeah, these romances, I live for them. Every single time my phone vibrates, I'm like, is there another book?
I know.
I just like freak out, chomping the bars of my
yeah,
cage.
gnawing at the bars of my enclosure, just like,
I need more.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, is this what it feels like to be on drugs? Like, just every possible waking moment, that's all you're thinking about.
Yeah. There's a Schmidt from New Girl quote. I feel like it was something about, dang it, I don't remember. But just comparing something to a drug and being their mistress or something like that. And that's kind of how that's how I feel.
Have you ever heard of the 2 beers and a puppy theory?
This sounds kind of familiar.
Okay, so I saw a photograph of a book page on Pinterest and it let me down this rabbit hole. Basically, there's a book called Works Well with Others by Ross McCammon. And he has a theory in there called the 2 beers and a puppy. The whole book is about like human relationships, and it's called Works Well with Others, Shaking Hands, Shutting Up, and Other Crucial Skills in Business That No One Ever Teaches You. So it's like relationships, but in a like professional sense.
Yeah.
And there's a quote from it that's I'm just gonna read it. 2 beers and a puppy, a helpful test for determining how you feel about someone. 2 beers and a puppy is a test that I developed while working on an Esquire story on the American, quote, son of a bitch. I guess that's just the phrase. The test is, in order to find out how you actually feel about someone, ask yourself, would I have 2 beers with this person?
Oh, yes.
And would I allow this person to look after my puppy over a weekend?
Yes.
Some people are no and no. These people are to be avoided at all costs. Some people are yes and no. These people are to be cautiously trusted. Some people are no and yes. These people are no fun, but they make the world a better place, for puppies especially. And some people are yes and yes. These people are wonderful people, and your life and work are better for having them in your life. Seek them out. Collaborate with them. Enjoy their company.
Yeah. Yes. I have heard this. I heard it phrased differently, but yes, it was like, I think it was to watch your cat or whatever.
Yeah.
But yes, I have heard this, and I think it's great. And I've said different variations of that over the years. Before I heard that, I was like, some people you can have fun with, some people you can share like the depths of your heart with, and some people it's both, some people it's neither. And so yes, it's like I definitely have friends who I would not ask them to watch my cat, but I would like hang out with them,
right?
And then I have friends who I might ask them to watch my cat, but maybe do I don't know. But I'm like, I don't know if there's anyone that I wouldn't hang out with that I would also trust to watch my cat. But anyway, all that to say, like, there are some people that you have business relationships with. There are some people that you have just relationships with, and like the bonus is when there's both. And I also think, like I said, there's friends who you can just have a good time with, and then there are friends that you can like share what's
that
like
you can
going
trust
on.
With important things,
whether
that be watching your puppy or
like
something that's
the depths of
in
your
life.
heart, and
Yeah.
even as a chronic oversharer, there are still things that I don't tell everyone. So
yeah, I mean, there's just some people that like you don't feel safe like being vulnerable with them, and that's not necessarily because they're malicious or like will hurt you. It's just like you don't know them well enough for that.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
I tell my coworkers about like, the fun craft projects I'm doing and like all that kind of stuff, but I don't tell them about like real things that are happening because I don't know them well enough for that.
Right,
and also it's kind of unnecessary. Like, we don't hang out outside of work. Like, they don't need to know what's going on in my life.
Right, exactly. And, again, like, I just feel there are certain people in your life who are not going to be just on the same wavelength as you,
Right.
and who maybe aren't gonna quite get what's happening in your life. And, you know, again, not everyone has to be your closest friend.
Right. Yeah.
And if everyone's
In
your
fact,
closest friend, then no one is, right?
I would
Like,
argue, in fact, that it's probably better if not everyone is your closest
I
friend.
agree,
Because
yes.
there's no physical way that you can upkeep all of those friendships at
no
the same
way.
time. It's like
No.
way too many balls to be juggling.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
too many people in the world. Like,
No.
you can't.
I have one friend pinned at the top of my text messages, and it's you. So
You're my only one, too, except for my husband.
well,
He's
yes,
there,
yeah.
too.
I have my mom, and I have Jake, and I have my group chat with my mom and grandma, because I send them a picture of my children every single day.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to go digging for it every single time. I need to send them. People who get daily messages from me are the people who are pinned. So,
Yeah. I mean, for pretty much ever since we got married, or pretty much ever since pinning a message became a thing.
Yes.
It's just been my husband at the top. And
Yeah.
then just like 3 months ago, I added you because I was like, you know what? We text like 47,000 times a day.
I know. I text with you more than I text with Jake, which
yeah,
I mean,
because you live there.
exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
But also, you're not in the world's most tantalizing written D&D campaign with Jake, so you don't have to talk over your phone all the time.
Yeah. Jake and I laughed so hard when I had read your message about how your husband was like having fun with your game. Jake thought that was very
it's
funny.
actually funny because that's what I say to him when he's like, you know, playing Overwatch and I can hear him yelling because
Right.
he's losing and I'm always like having fun.
Yep. But yeah, no. This D&D campaign has me in a chokehold. Sorry, people, you probably are done hearing about it, but I just don't think you understand. The romance is off the charts.
Yeah. And someday we're going to make it into a book so you can all participate.
Exactly. And you can all see what we're talking about and how good it is. And it's just so amazing. And these characters are just chef's kiss. Perfect. Wouldn't change a thing. I'm going to kiss them all on the head goodnight.
Yeah. What about another installment of Don'ts for Husbands?
Oh my gosh. Yes, please.
The little book, smaller than my hand. But
Yeah,
so
it's very
powerful.
teeny tiny.
All right. So the last episode's chapter was called General Habits. In this episode, we have personal relations.
Oh, beautiful.
Don't keep up the poor little woman pose too long. A woman may like to be a plaything for a little while, but the novelty soon wears off.
Whoa. Starting off strong here, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't condescend. You are not the only person in the house with brains.
Wow.
Don't be surprised or annoyed or disappointed to find, after treating your wife for years as a feather brain, that you have made her one and that she fails to rise to the occasion when you need her help. Don't keep her in cotton wool. She isn't wax. She's a woman. What?
I mean, what?
I think it's like don't treat her with kid gloves. Like,
Mm.
you know, like don't padding, because cotton wool is padding, maybe, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Don't try to take all work and worry off her shoulders. You can't attend to her business and your own too. Don't shelter her from every wind that blows. You will kill her soul that way if you save her body.
I mean, it's not terrible. At first I was confused thinking that it was wives, or I was confused that it was talking to husbands, not to the wife.
Yes, it's don'ts
And
for
so-
husbands, so it's specifically.
Yes, it's specific. So that's why the brains one, I was like, wait a second. But okay. It's talking about talking to husbands. I mean, that's kind of crazy too. It's kind of crazy no matter who it's talking to.
I know.
For that one.
Very harsh. But don't shelter her from every wind that blows. You will kill her soul. That way, if you save her body. I mean, obviously there's a balance, but I'm just having a mental image of Feyre in the house being like, let me out of here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't keep somebody in a little cage. You gotta let them free. And I don't know where I'm going with this. But
don't forget that you are not immortal. What chance will she have if you die and leave her with no knowledge of the ways of the wicked world?
What? What?
So I guess, I mean, this is 1913, right?
Yeah.
So like women can't have bank accounts.
Yeah.
They can't, can they own property? I don't know.
Probably not.
But yeah, don't omit to bring home an occasional bunch of flowers or a few chocolates. Your wife will value even a penny bunch of violets for your thought of her.
It's true. That holds up.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Don't belittle your wife before visitors. You may think it a joke to speak of her little foibles, but she will not easily forgive you.
Her little foibles?
Yeah. 1913 language, okay?
I have a lot of foibles and my husband cares about all of them. So,
don't forget your wife's birthday. Even if she doesn't want the whole world to know her age, she doesn't like you to forget.
Oh. The bar is in hell.
Don't sulk when things go wrong. If you can't help being vexed, say so and get it over. Don't shout when you are angry. It isn't necessary to let the children or the servants know all about it.
The servants.
Yeah. Don't let off steam on your wife or children every time anything goes wrong in the garage or the garden or the foul house or the dark room. Try to realize that they have nothing to do with it and that it is unfair to make them suffer for it.
I mean, correct.
I'm thinking, are those rooms specifically supposed to be like man domain?
I
like
guess.
Women and children don't go there, so like don't bring your problems into the realm of the women.
Yeah, who knows?
Don't quarrel with your wife. She can't if you won't. Mud sticks and so do words spoken in anger.
Interesting.
She can't if you won't. I guess it's like it takes two people to argue.
Oh.
So if you don't argue, then
yeah,
she can't either.
Right.
Don't ever tell your wife a lie about anything. There should be entire confidence between you. If she once finds you out in a lie, she will not believe you when you do speak the truth.
That rings true.
That's true
also.
about anyone, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. If you start lying, people aren't going to trust you. So
don't think that if you married merely to get an unpaid housekeeper, that position is going to satisfy your wife. She could have obtained a good salary as professional housekeeper to any other man if she had wanted to. She married for other reasons.
Oh, goodness.
Don't call your wife a coward because she is afraid of a spider. Probably in a case of real danger, she would prove to be quite as brave as you.
That's funny.
This is a longer section than the first section.
I appreciate how it's like condescending. Like
yeah. Kind of in both directions. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely like self-deprecating on towards women also, but
yeah,
it's like
it's kind of weird because it's like, you know, it has good advice about respecting women, but it also puts boundaries on like only respect them up to a certain point because that's their domain and like
right.
That's what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Don't expect your wife to wait on you hand and foot. She is good for other things than to fetch and carry for you. If you don't exact it, it will give her pleasure to wait on you to a reasonable extent. I mean, I think that's true.
Yeah.
Again, for any relationship, not just
right, and marriage. I think that goes both ways also.
Right, yeah. Don't try to regulate every detail of your wife's life. Even a wife is an individual and must be allowed some scope.
Some.
We'll leave off there. This is a longer section, but yeah. Page 20 we ended on of don'ts for husbands.
Amazing.
It's a gem. It's a little blast from the past. Time capsule.
Yes, totally.
And still full of relevant advice.
Some of it is relevant. But yeah. It's interesting because, like I said, I mean, I appreciate that it's like condescending. Like it probably was ahead of its time.
Oh, absolutely.
And
it almost reads like a satire. But
it does.
I don't think it's supposed to be a satire.
No, I don't think so. Especially, I mean, it came out in 1913. So, yeah, it's very interesting.
I wonder how many husbands, though, in 1913 saw this book and they were like, oh, good, helpful tips for me. I should read it. It probably was more like wives passing it around to each other, being like, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. Or like moms gifting it to their sons or like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or like gag gifts amongst the fellas at work. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the world was like in 1913.
I have no idea.
Racist. I mean, it still is racist, but perhaps a little bit worse.
Not super. Not super is the answer.
But yeah.
But at least they had that little gem.
Yeah. There was a video. I just thought of this. I saw yesterday, and it was like, what did it say? It was basically let me just find it. It says, when I'm looking for my girl in the crowd and I hear someone say, I hate men. And it just made me laugh because
what?
Because I think Jake sent it to me. Basically, obviously I don't hate men, but if I am just talking about the patriarchy and etc. These are the things that Jake might hear to pick me out of a crowd.
Oh, it was supposed to be like they find their girl in the crowd because she's the one saying,
yes.
Okay, I get it now. I was like, what?
Yes.
All right. Well, to close us out, I have some poems.
Amazing.
One of them is very short, but it made me LOL. It's called Sanctuary by Dorothy Parker. My land is bare of chattering folk. The clouds are low along the ridges, and sweets the air with curly smoke from all my burning bridges.
Wow.
I know. I was like, oh, this is painting such a beautiful... Oh.
Wow.
I know. But honestly, there are some situations where I aspire to be her.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Totally.
Like, I wish I had the courage in some circumstances.
I mean, yeah. Burn that bridge, girl.
I know. Raise it to the ground. Okay, and then the other one is also a shorter one, but it is called Go to the Limits of Your Longing by Rainer Maria Rilke. God speaks to each of us as he makes us, then walks with us silently out of the night. These are the words we dimly hear. You, sent out beyond your recall, go to the limits of your longing. Embody me. Flare up like a flame and make big shadows I can move in. Let everything happen to you, beauty and terror. Just keep going. No feeling is final. Don't let yourself lose me. Nearby is the country they call life. You will know it by its seriousness. Give me your hand.
I like that.
Yeah. I liked you will know it by its seriousness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I liked the part where it said, grow into a flame, into a big flame so I can work in the shadows or something like that.
Flare up like a flame and make big shadows I can move in.
Yes, that's what it was. And I just take up space and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So there you have it.
Take up space, burn that bridge, and F the patriarchy. Peace out.
Bye.
Biatches.